Alright, so I got this new mirror kit for this right hand side passenger. So I had one of my Corvette forum friends. I think I always get it. I think it's Old Car Bum. He suggested, because he's having his car done, to bring it in an inch. That's what his body man told him. So after kind of putting this up and just sitting it there, and just kind of adjusting it back and forth, it's going to be pretty close to how I want it. And I think, to be useful, they said bring it in an inch, but I couldn't really tell a difference by just kind of sitting in the seat, and just looking over and whatnot. So, and I kind of moved it back and forth a little bit. So what I think I'm just going to go with the original setup. And I did measure, I took this over there and measured that to make sure it is in the right length, because you never know. And so that way it'll be nice and even. So yeah, we're going to do that. So this just peels, and then you just stick it along the door here. And then after that, you'll hole punch these little two areas right here and go from there. So you don't have to be exact. We just want it to kind of be on there like that. Okay? And that'll give us, it'll be close, So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little hole punch or a small tiny bit first and drill the tiny guide bit, and then go from there. And then we'll drill it out to 3/8 diameter hole. So I'll show you what I mean right here. So we got it set up right there. I mean, it's pretty nonsensical, whatever, makes sense. And so yeah, we're just gonna take two little pilot holes right there and drill them out, and then drill them out to 3/8. And then we'll set the mirror up on this side. So I'm not going to install the mirror. I'm just going to get the holes set up, and then where I want them, and then I can come back, because I'm going to take out the door lock. I'm going to take these doors off, the panels and everything like that. So first thing I need to do before I drill, I need to roll up the window, because I do not want to go through and screw up any of my glass. Even though I need new glass, I don't want to screw up any more than I need to. So first thing I need to do is roll up the window. Alright, so I'm using just a super tiny bit here, okay? And I'm going to just, like I said, do those pilot holes. My window is up, so we'll be okay there. And just go slow when you're doing the initial drill. So remember, this is fiberglass, so the center punch, I mean the hammer and everything, that's a little extreme. And plus, if you unless you got one of those ones that just that clicks and can do a punch. But if you got a hammer and a punch going like this on fiberglass, I don't like the idea of that. So yeah, well, I just took the smallest bit I had and did that. Now this doesn't grip it. Maybe I'll go up to a bigger size. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to a medium size and work our way up to that 3/8. I'll feel a little more comfortable doing that, because that way I know I get it. See? caught up on the fiberglass. There. Feel more comfortable doing it that way, just to be safe. Now we'll do the now we'll do the 3/8. Let's make sure it's 3/8. Yep. All right. I just want to go slow. I don't want to go too fast. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, it comes with these little rubber garments, and all they have is these little has threads in them, but they just go on top right there, stick down in like so. And that holds them in place. Okay, come on, get in there. This one doesn't want to go in. Yeah, there we go. Just twist it a little bit. It goes in. Okay, so now you got your rubber garments. Okay. And this goes on the bottom of it, so I'm gonna have to pull them out and make sure that that lines up. And also, I heard that we want to drill out these holes a little bit here and cut them out a little bit. That way there's a little bit of wiggle room, because it's not gonna sit flush. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pull these out. And then those will go in there. Yeah, see, those are awfully tight. Let's do a test fit. Of course, then we got this. So that's our test fit. Let's go ahead and just kind of put it together and see what it's going to be like. Not getting crazy with it. We just want to make sure everything's lined up, because if not, then I'll drill out those the holes on the plastic. And then there's a little Allen wrench nut right there, so that pulls all the way out, and then see, it goes in like that. And let's put this back in and see how it lines up with the plastic. See if there's enough play there. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. So see how it has that play in there. So that should work. So let's put it all together and put it on there and see what happens. All right. these out. Like I said, just test fit. I want to make sure before we get too crazy. See, they're pretty tight in there to begin with. Alright, there's that one. This one we just twist a little bit and it'll go in. Alright, so, and then the way that holds down is this piece goes in here. Okay? And then those screws will pull that rubber garment this way, and that's what holds it in place. Like I said, we're not going to go super tight. We're just going to kind of snug it. Okay. Put the mirror on. Let's see what it looks like. We're in. Boy, it's kind of a tough spot for this Allen wrench. I hope it tightens up. I don't like it loose right here. Come on. Kicking my butt. Kicking my butt. See, it's too hard to turn it this way. So, I'm trying to get it up in there like that, but as you tighten it, you can place it, but that's what's making it tough. It's placing it as you tighten it. A little bit tighter. There we go. Okay, that's all the way tight, but it has a little bit of play. So, yeah, that's all the way tight. So it has a little bit of play. So, this is another problem that I saw that people have. So we're going to have to put a little garment on there, to bring it up. All right. So we're going to take it apart. we're gonna figure out like a little, we'll find like a little rubber piece or something, that way the mirror's not gonna be loose. So we can't have that. This is the stuff you have to deal with like aftermarket stuff. Of course, it never came with a mirror. This was like a dealer option back in the day. So, you know, even then, they probably half-assed it. All right, pull that out. So if we look where it's loose, it's when it's pulling it through here. Okay, and if you look, there's that little gap right there, and you can only tighten it up so much. So either we could put, I think if we put a rubber right here or some kind of washer or something, that will, you know, snug it down and hold it into place. So I think that's the best way to go at this. Or we can put some type of rubber right through here, and that will hold it down. After messing with it, it's actually, I just need to tighten these down really, really far down, and then there'll be no movement. So that's what we needed to do there. So we're all good. Ready to go with that setup. I'm gonna put everything back in the box, and we'll just wait until I get this section painted, and then that will be ready to go. The time comes. So we'll put everything back in the box. Okay. Sure everything's put back together real quick. I don't lose nothing, especially these little bolts. So that's how you put on the mirror, and we'll just wait until, come on, and then we'll just wait until this one is ready to put on. Okay, so that's how you put on the mirror. The holes are there, ready to go. Like I said, then now we can go on the inside here, take the panels off, and work on that. So then I can work on the inside perimeter. We're going to be good from here all the way around for the most part. It might just need a quick spray. We'll look at it, but we need to take the panel off and go from there. And I'll take the panel off on that side too. Like I said, these doors are going to go super, super quick. So, you know, besides taking the locks off. So that's going to be the hardest part. Anyway, that's pretty much all I'm going to do today. Just not quite feeling it. So, yep. But I will show you, now that I got all the chrome pieces and everything on, I'll give another walk around. Okay, so I got the flag piece, you know, all the little emblems and everything on, and I got this back on there, and that's looking real slick. Let's zoom out, and that's it. So we're looking real good. All right, we'll see you next time.